Hey folks, what a view behind me. I'm at Blackpool Markets headquarters here in Auckland, New Zealand. Speaking of views, you can get TradingView paid plans for free at Blackpool Markets, saving you up to $600 a year. Get either the Essential Plus or Premium plans absolutely free. All you need to do is trade from one lot a month at Blackpool Markets. And you can also get a 100% deposit bonus for your first deposit up to $1,000. All you need to do is click the Trading Nut link in the description below. Our sponsor Blue Guardian is the only prop firm that gives their traders a tool to protect them from hitting their max daily loss and over trading. It's super simple to use. Just set the Guardian Protector each day from your dashboard. Did you also know that they've just released an unlimited time evaluation with a 0 trading days requirement, giving you plenty of time to hit their low 8 and 4% targets, making it super fast to get funded. Plus, it's cheaper than the 40-day time limit evaluation. Check out the link and coupon in the description to get 10% off your next Blue Guardian evaluation.
Good day, folks. Hope everybody's doing well. Let's jump into charts. All right, I'm going to do some analysis here on a handful of pairs, a couple indices. If you can toss some comments in the comments section, I always like to read those. I like to see what people are thinking about trades, see if they're already in something or potentially working on it, or in one already, I should say. So let me know what you have going on. Maybe today's a day off from trading, or you're just watching and learning and trying to grow as a trader. All right, I'm just gonna be marking up charts and going from there. So I'll start on the daily chart and work my way down. Let's see. I think there's a way. Just been switching to TradingView, which is just beautiful and wonderful to use. There we go. That shows you the pair and the time frame, so you can know what's going on. All right, yeah, I'm just going to be marking up what I see. Oops. Line snap, one of my favorite things about trading. This is big. Looks pretty good. Okay, cool. That's probably good for a daily chart. Jump down to 1 hour. The yellow box here in the middle is the new week opening gap. You know what? I don't like the how dark that is. Cool if I can move it. I'm just gonna make it more transparent though. That's a little better. All right. So hello there. And this little range here. See a little bit of a oops. Two. This is pretty little. See if it makes a difference later on, I suppose. Oh, that's huge. There we go. That's good. All right. Let's see what has already happened today. There's a faint line right here. little bit dark, but I don't like it too bright, but that's the session break there. So you can see we've had a big kind of sell-off getting past rating out that low, leaving another low though. Let's see. Okay, so there's kind of available liquidity there. This is that inversion fair value gap. All right. So the question is that the bottom for the day, or is it doing a pullback in order to go lower or grab out some more liquidity? To me, I see, I'm gonna go back to the 1 hour. Just kind of zoom out a little bit. So looking here, I think it's gonna give more opportunity to the short side. So just leaving it at that. Looking at short because just did this and switched away from it, but you can see this kind of rally up, didn't quite make it, dumps off here, breaks out on a 1 hour chart, breaks out, pivots, multiple pivots below the new week opening gap, leaves liquidity and unfilled imbalance down here. So there's enough reasons to see price move down. So I'll leave it at that for now. Look for a structure shift here on the 5-minute chart. Right now it would be here, breaking below. It would need to be pretty aggressive though. So it'll probably take some patience on this maybe later today. Just totally possible that it could see a return up into somewhere in this range here. So what I'll do is I'll set a couple alerts. Myself. And we'll go from there. Nobody's got anything. So I'm just going to keep kind of poking through this. Please let me know if you have any questions or if you have any thoughts about what I'm doing, questions, concerns, criticisms, all that good stuff. So ooh, just getting the power flicker too, so maybe I'll be done early and if the power goes out. Let's see. All right, just put a note up there in case I don't have an opportunity to say it once I lose power. Let's see, it could be rated. Look for short. There we go. All right, so that's Euro USD. I'm ready to move on from there. United States, Japanese yen. Here we go. So let's get back to the daily. What we see going on here? There's a level down there. Let's move it there. And that's probably plenty for what we got going on. Price wise, range wise, it's getting towards the top of this old high. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. All right. There's another kind of open gap imbalance here. Oh man. No. Pretty sure we're gonna lose power. Okay. Lots of kind of locations. I like this. This short-term low falls right in the midpoint of the fair value gap. That's overlapping. Oh man. I'm gonna get rid of these big ones. I don't like when it takes up the whole screen. That one. Okay. We still need the opening gap on here from before. This is a 1 hour chart. Let's see. Some shorter term pivots I'll highlight. And just looking there. So system. All right, so imbalance filled there. It's another flicker. All right, let's shoot down 15. You can see session opened, went lower, rallied, and is making another run at old high from 2 sessions ago. So that's pretty cool. I think what I'd like to do for this one is something I've been trying to do a little bit of play a game called How I Would Have Entered a Trade based on where I want to get in. It's not a very good name for a game, I know, but so I'm gonna keep drilling down on this little area right here. just to look into it a little bit further. So yeah, we'll go from there. So right now we're on 15-minute chart. So even here on the 15, I already pointed out the old short-term high. Well, intermediate term high, I guess, technically. And then let's see, we get that 1 hour gap is in there, and then there's a little guy in here. And then it didn't quite get in there, so see anything in the past that would lead to this being a rebound spot, essentially is what I'm looking for. So let's go to 5 minutes. 5-minute chart over here. Maybe that one. Okay, let me do this too. Let's see where this low point lands as I look in the past. You can see, so it did grab one to this high as well. And this is on a 5-minute chart, so I think on the 15 that doesn't even show up. No, I guess that does. It's just right there, just a little bit further back. So we'll add that in. There we go. Oh, I see. There it is. Okay. All right. So there's a nice touch there. So old highs turned to support. Could even go back. See, you can see there's this one here, this one here, this one here, that one over there. So it's a pretty common location over the last week, right there as well. So it's kind of interesting. I don't know what it means necessarily for me in terms of my trading right now, but I'm trying to be smart about some of these things that I just avoid doing so often at a time, where I just kind of, oh, that would have been cool. Instead of looking into it and learning and growing, I tend to just be like, well, wish it would have been there. That would have been cool. So, um, so yeah, that's what I'm doing there. So, while I'm on the 15, I'm just going to notate this old high. Missed it a little bit there. Still getting used to some of this trading view stuff, but overall it's just amazing. Okay, so, and I like that you can customize a note right on there. So it's like M15 previous high, and then it shows up right. Well, no, you have it in black and you can't see it. Sheesh. There it is. So now as I'm looking through, I don't have to go back and try to figure out what it was. All right, so so looking at this too, this is something I often do too. I would have looked probably here into this gap, this imbalance right here, and looked for a trade based on that. And so I would have been in somewhere around here. And where I stop would have been down here, and I would have stopped out. So overall, I'm just my tendency is to be a like strategy hopper and move around a lot. And right now I'm kind of fighting that, but I'm also kind of just realizing that there's something missing from my trading, and it's not really working that well. So excuse me, I'm just getting chill. I'm gonna put on my sweatshirt. So it's frustrating because I've been playing this game, call it, for 4 years. And I haven't sorted it out. I haven't done it. I haven't solved the puzzle. I haven't beat the game, so to speak. So um, I'm just at this place where I'm more interested now in solving the puzzle, so to speak. I guess I'll just keep using that one. Than I am in making money. And I think that's going to be a good thing. I'm just kind of tired of the ups and downs, and well, I know there's going to be some of that in trading, just in general. Um, that doesn't mean that's where I want to be at. So, yeah, just going to leave that at that for right now. All right, so I think I'm going to leave UJ there for now. I like. Actually, yeah, I do like the possibility of a long to catch up with some of this leftover liquidity up here at the top. So I'll just highlight this imbalance here that I would use. Looks like gotta go back and check on Euro USD too. It's close. Let's see, which one do I click on? There we go. Okay, so it's moving a little bit higher. That's okay. I was just wait and look and see what we see. So might be I'm gonna move this alert up to the previous pivot there. Okay, back to EJ. Let's gonna look in here. If there ends up being a entry back in here, and then I'll zoom in 1 minute and look for an entry possibility down there. Let's take a look at UCAD. Here we go. Let's get back out to 1 day. All right, so we'll fair value gap from this move lower. Wipe that alert because I don't think it's probably relevant at the moment. Yesterday. All right, so there's some old highs over there that I have already notated. The wind is blowing my door around. Suppose I can close the window. Awesome beard. Yeah, dude. Cyber Grim Reaper. Hey, man, Isaac. Thanks for the comments. I always like to know if people are actually here. Thanks about the beard. I've kind of like made this unannounced. This would be the first time I've said it out loud, but not gonna trim or not gonna shave my beard until I become consistently profitable, which which could be some time. So my beard is gonna keep getting longer, I think, dude. But hey, appreciate it. All right, so I'm just gonna notate a bunch of these because there's a bunch. And I just feel like drawing lines. I'm joking, I don't feel like. All right, so 1 hour. Ghost Boy trading Euro USD. Yeah, I was there earlier. If you missed it, maybe. I am waiting for a little bit further of a pullback before I do anything there. So right now I'm looking at UK on the 1 hour chart. Okay, so you get daily levels that are actually lows on a couple of these spots, but here's 1 hour. It just broke above old high. I'm gonna highlight that guy. There we go, broke that. Is there anything else in this? All right, so there's a bit of a block there. Oh, I love these templates. You can just make it mm, oops. All right. Anyway, you can just kind of save some styles so you don't have to like go and change all the colors every single time. It's amazing. Zoom. Didn't quite make it all the way, but that's kind of right where we're trading right now. So I thought it might be worth highlighting. You see that previous high went right to the top of that same high order block and same high there. So that's cool. So my thought here, looking at 1 hour, is going to be for a long coming out of here somewhere. Old highs. And this guy. So that presents a little spot I like. So that's cool. I'll keep zooming in a little bit here and see what I think. Right. Okay, so my temptation here is to look for a short as it moves down back to where I want to long it, but I think I just need to be patient on this one. I think I have a more better opportunity to wait for a long. Ideally, I'd like to see it get down into this range here. So I'll leave this order block there. I just like to be able to reference it as I watch throughout the day. This one's in balance. And then there's even some to pay attention to up here. So, yeah, that one's both too. You can see there's a gap on that. I'm just gonna do that just because I've been watching the back side of the move, fair value gap, which I think is, oh no, this one's simple. There. I can see a nice little overlap that way. All right. So, really not going to do anything on this at the moment. I'm going to set an alert. What I'm going to do. Maybe. Where did you go, my alert? Oh, now they both show up. There we go. All right. Oh, let's move on. Let's see what the indices look like today. Here we go. All right. Okay, so moving down on the day so far. Um, mm, 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 mm. Oh, oh. Anyone trading anything right now? You got anything active or about to enter or something you're watching? Let me know. Let me know. All right, we have imbalance, that whole thing. But instead of doing the um, uh, box, I'm just going to do the bottom half of it because it's bottom only. I'll just change this style to okay, there we go. So volume imbalance in there. No, where'd that go? Wasn't that far back? Is that it? Oh yeah, that's it. I see it. It's right here. It just started at a weird spot. All right. So is that, let's see, that might be a couple, I guess a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I guess that's a couple weeks ago's new week's opening gap. So that's what that's from. I'm going to change that to in log. And that's 1 week. It's good. All right. All right, so looking at 1 hour here, I'm not real excited about anything just because of how much there's already been moved up. And that's just chopping. So there has to be a direction decided at some point. Does look, if I had to pick, does look a little bit lower at the moment. I could have pushing through the low, old low, bouncing off the midpoint of the NWOG. Now it doesn't give me a trade very specifically here. So other than just a traditional structure break in, if there's a reason to trade into that direction. So back here on the 5-minute, little tiny bit of a raid from these highs as it poked up over right there. Tried again, failed, came lower, left an imbalance in its wake, 2 imbalances. There's that. There is order block. And one more balance in there. So there's a little bit to potentially to use there if it gets back up. So so midpoint on from there is I'll add that 50%, 50. So this whole range is a potential short. So I'll alert there. There we go. SPX. Oh man. There we go. It's backwards from MetaTrigger. Do 1D instead of D1. So okay. Let's see what we got. I don't think I saved the template for just my normal. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ooh, got two copies. How does that work? Can you select? Oh, you can select multiple lines. How cool is that? If I can select one of them, that'd be great. There. Sheesh. I like to the middle click on your mouse wheel is a delete a line. I like shortcuts. Shortcut keys are cool. But hey, who actually wanted to know anything about that? Pretty much an all-time highs here. Imbalance with that same thing on the bottom of the imbalance here. Just so I can still have it up. Ooh, cute. Start considering for short. What just happened? Oh, it already moved up in there. Well, I guess I gotta start considering for short. Uh, because I love it, I'm just gonna re-alert a little bit higher. Back to where I was here. No, I think I was getting to the 1 hour here. All right. So, man, I'm not. This just is. I guess it's kind of similar in this. Got this little structure break. And rain, go. Hmm. Okay, well, excuse me. That's not a very fun noise. All right, well, I guess this is where my watch is going to be. Mm-mm. All right. So what I do here in this situation is I wait for a 1 minute structure break now. Now that it's kind of achieved some level of location that I was looking at. Um, so right now there's nothing for it to break except for way down here. Don't need to. Not going to trade it. No volume imbalance in here. And then this is the beautiful MetaTrader that I'd actually have to be trading in. Let's see, NQ. So this guy, whoa, wrong way. Backwards controls from. So just get that ready. My entry would be, let's see, my stop. Ugh. Set my lines, stop lines up here. Entry line's gonna be probably in there somewhere. Okay. So looking here, potential short. Oof. Back down to first exit would be down here by these lows. Second exit is going to be on a little bit bigger picture. You can see it's got all this kind of emptiness here to fill in before making new highs again. It's a big old run. So it's probably even better to view on the 1 hour chart. Came from all the way down here and launched itself up into new highs. Potentially a last ditch raid before a bigger picture correction. I think I've been trying to short the market for a while and it just hasn't been quite there yet. So, which makes me think of what's that book I'm reading? Reminiscence of a Stock Operator. It's got some stuff in there about that. He saw a bear market, knew it was coming, but basically lost all of his bankroll because he jumped in too soon. So I haven't lost my bankroll, but we definitely let that determine my bias. I certainly haven't waited in for a real solid confirmation. So right here, price is putting in a pivot that I can use as my structure break point. It's kind of how I see it. So let's see. Let's do this. I'm gonna do a little scalpy. Scalp while I'm waiting. So enter long there with the assumption that it's going to go back up like I want it to. I'm trying to figure out why it's such a small order. It's a big range, I guess, today. Oh, this is it in NASDAQ. That's why. Where's another exit? Oh, they're not going for a 5R, that's for sure. This is like right up to here, maybe at best. So just a little trade. Little trade. Let's do midpoint of that gap. All right, let's switch back over and take a look at UJ. Looks like there's an alert happening there. Oh yeah, oh yeah. This is that one I was looking for. Structure pivot, rated high. Nice little order block on the 1 minute. Kind of a big order block actually. It's got a balance in there, so that's a. I like the spot. So UJ, I gotta get set up as well. Oh, almost made it up there. One more little push. I think it's got it in there. I'm gonna leave it. One more little push. I don't want to be here, but I want to go to UJ. Oops, getting close already. There's my entry. Right there. Stop. I always make my stops too tight, so I'm going to go a little higher than I want. And put in my short there, which gives first exit right at that pivot. Good. Second exit will be. I don't think we're getting back down there today. Go down to this area there. All right. Let's see. There's Dacky. Oh, I didn't make it. All right, I'm gonna close one of these just to not take a loss on a little scalpy. So the whole logic behind this is that I'm expecting a lower move, and was waiting for a pivot to be created so that I could have something to break on the way down. So just a little fun little scalp, nothing super exciting. I'll just get out there. It's not going up. Then get to, oh, now it goes up, of course. Set up my order for the trade. That's going to be a little bit bigger. So the action happens now. Just gonna get back to the clean charts. Is this, oh, so UJ's in. Let's see. Yeah, UJ's in there. Entered there. Stops up above. First target, intermediate term low. Second target at the next intermediate term low. I like that. That's pretty good. So that's cool. Here we go. So that's UJ. We'll look at Euro USD. Is just needs to wait and move my alert up a little bit. Just creating a consolidation. So I'll look for a dynamic or a displacement move down below my alert there, and then look for an entry. NQ, well, at the SP. Let's see. All right, so that's all right. I'm glad I didn't try to ride that scalp out too long. Um, some liquidity forming up there though, like that, right in the middle there. So it could break structure right here on this move. Yep, there it goes. It's left a gap. That's my entry gap right there. And it's got a little bit of time left. Hang on. Let the candle finish. Make sure it's actually a gap. And just like that, the gap's gone. So glad I waited just a moment there. Let's draw in our liquidity first. Just liquidity right there. Midpoint of gap. I think that's about right to now. Or midpoint of wick, sorry, consequent encouragement. You can see a little dot from the middle of the box, rectangle box. Galactic Hums, what's up? Oh man, my time's almost gone. Got to wrap it up here shortly. Let's check on UJ. UJ's actually moved down already a decent little bit. That's fairly nice to see. Don't feel like a lot of my trades get that quick of a feedback. But it also doesn't mean I'm not going to stop out, because I certainly stop out a lot these days. Oh well, Q, here we go. 1 minute. It looks more choppy on this chart for some reason. That's interesting. It's the same thing though. I can actually highlight a little bit easier here. The consequent encroachment, Zivik. Okay, a little template there, so you can see it just goes right up to it. Who knows though? Would you want to even? Not a very big move. So I'm not saying that that's a trade. That's just maybe pointing out directional favor, maybe. But I don't know. I think it would have to break lower here before any of that. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap it up, folks. You got anything left? Put it out there now, and I'll try to respond, and then I'm gonna take off and probably go for a walk out in the storm. Thanks for being here. Hope everybody has a good rest of your day or evening, work, whatever it is that you're doing at the moment. Let's check in on UJ one more time. All right, still moving down a bit. Let's see where my entry was. 150.75, right there. I'll do one of these. Put a bed right in here. Stop is up at the top of that wick, if I remember right. If I can show it, geez. Target should be 1-to-1, at least this first one. Around there. All right. Trading, let's do it. You do it, actually, is what I should say. Not me. I am, but so are you, right? All right, so I'm gonna be getting out of here. I'm gonna go for a short entry as it raids that level there and see what happens. So, all right, folks, have a good one. Farewell.